Right, this is really just a chat test. So I've solved some of my other streaming problems, but if someone could just say hello to me so I can see if it's working, that would be a great help. And I say I'm here to answer any questions you've got. I like talking rock, see if I can help people. So, notification there. So if you could do me a favour and just say hello so I can see if chat is working.
The Iceni pay no more tributes.
Right, they're both out. Oh, wrong button. Oh, someone's doing a Dauntless. I wouldn't mind getting in on that. Send my gatherer though. Oh, 10 minutes away. 7 minutes. A bit too far away. Right, can anyone see the chat? Is the chat working? Let's have a look. I suspect this is my fault because I made a video where I said that I got banned for 24 hours. I think YouTube can get upset. Let's have a little look here. So I'm going to go into the stream. Yes, I can see chat. I don't know what. It's bull what they did. I know. I really. Sorry, they're banning me or YouTube taking my comments off. I don't know which one it was. It seems to have cleared now and I can see you guys talking. So I'm sorry about that last stream. I was sitting there talking to myself. Welcome, Master Baguette. Well, it's not going to be a super interesting stream. I'm afraid no passes opening, no fighting's going. Well, there is some fighting going on, but I'm not going to get involved in it. The earlier stream, could anyone see chat? Because I couldn't. And I had on two devices I couldn't see chat. So I'm sorry about that. I mean, could you type in a message? Only on, yeah. So I wrote a message saying hello. I then went on to the stream via this phone and I couldn't see it. It wasn't working before, no. Welcome, Forge of Gods Gaming. Hey, are you a gaming channel? Do you make YouTube content? Forge of Gods Gaming. Oh, now I've got an advert. Because, well, I found a guy that I might start trying to support. He's got a little channel. He's made about 30 videos. And he gave me the tip for how to turn off the starting, how to turn off that little clip at the start. So I need to give him a shout out. I've forgotten his name, but I did subscribe to him. Boudica's down to half health. Let's have a look. She's killed 19. That's still not bad though, is it? You would think Boudica Lohar could do a bit better than that. They've got no tier 2's their problem. You've got plans. Well, Forge of Gods, it's important to know this piece of information. 95 or 98% of YouTube channels fail without ever making a video. Don't be in that 90 odd percent. Join the 1%. And what's the worst that can happen? You know? And if you start in Rise of Kingdoms, it's just such a great game. Honestly, some of my early subscribers, some of my first 100 subscribers, I paid $1 million in-game gold to because I was just desperate trying to get started. I also used to spam Reddit a bit and answer people's questions. That's a great way to get a few people. You got the Lotus skin. Amazing. Free to play. That is what I like to hear. I like to meet other. I mean, if you can achieve that, then it's not easy. What else can you achieve, mate?
We must conquer or die.
Do I have a plan for commanders for war on this account? Well, the truth is, I'm going to be a bit of a farmer for a long time on this account. So the reason I've got Boudica is for barbarian killing, because of course that generates. I need to generate packs. So this is why the barbarian killers do, the barbarian chainers do so well, because I can't gather my way out of this problem if I'm going to go AFK for 30 days and land back into a KVK.
We must conquer or die.
I guess though I will go Sun Tzu, Ethelfled, because although a lot of people like to deny it, for KVK1, Sun Tzu Ethelfled is an absolute monster, and very few people, although you can do as many tests as you like, very few people can generate the same number of kills in a death ball than Sun Tzu Ethelfled. I know people think Bjorn, or whatever his name is, but he only hits one target, and Ethelfled hits 5. So there's just no way. So Ethelfled and Sun Tzu between them can do like 10,000 skill damage. One day, that's... Are you doing a jumper ghost? Have you looked into making it a sleeper account? It really is the way forward. I've just done a jumper and it sucks. Also, because of my ban, I missed out on the weekly donation prize. So I should have here 3 24 hours and 9 8 hours, but I was robbed by the game. And I spoke to them, the customer services, and they told me to do one. I was cheating, and I can't deny it. So I've been trying to rack my brains how they caught me cheating, which I wasn't, and I certainly haven't got a benefit of it. But I think I'm starting to try and think of maybe this is a newer phone. Maybe when I left it AFK and fell asleep, something happened, or perhaps it was a screen recorder. But I promise, hand on heart, I am not cheating on this account. I would be much further ahead if I was. It really is the way to go. It's just off the scale. Maybe a one-day jump just to... Although I haven't been able to collect the redeem code twice. If someone can tell me where I'm doing something wrong. So Rock Victory worked in the New Kingdom, but Greece for Rock... Nope. He's not met the requirements. Possibly because I've already had it once. So if they've updated redeem codes, that's another loss to the jumper community. Right, it looks like can Boudica squeeze one more out? She's got 10,000 troops. I think she can. What did it say? Oh, neck and neck. That's good enough. Oh no, that wasn't Boudica. Neck and neck. I'm happy with that. Should be a win. Yeah, I just tried Grease for Rock. I didn't spell it wrong. You're 70 million from a sleeper account. That is off the scale. On day 20, when you went back 10 days, though, was that good? Let's say I went to 12th once. I was 12th in power on day 10 as free to play. Just to show you what can be done. There's a great video of that. Look it up. But I'm really missing what sleepers used to be, if jumpers used to be. If you saw my comparison video, it's just a sad state of affairs. Right, neck and neck. I'm going to go for another one. What number will that take us to? 26. I suppose that's not bad. Let's grab those. Would anyone like to see me do the keys? The gold keys? Hello, GamerX. How are you? GamerX, if you are a gaming channel, let me know so I can check you out, especially if it's rock content. Dark Master, thank you for your comment at the top. I don't know if I shouted you out. That's good. You can split the migrations however you want. So yes, I will. That's a double sleeper there. So you could do this. In principle, will be a 7-day jumper, which I've done and failed. I didn't get the donation prize, but never mind. It will then be 2 1-day sleepers. So that's how I'm going to maximize monument prizes and hopefully double count. Maybe even the past threes. I don't know what 30 days between the altars is. I'm about to die. That's embarrassing. Come on. Come on. How many's left? 2,000. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, it's going to be real close. Do everything I can. Oh, look at that. That's good. That's an awful lot of barbarians killed at 30. Without having to mess around a barbarian chain. So yeah, this account should be a 7-day jumper and then 2 1-day sleepers. You need a Discord. If I start a Discord though, I'm afraid it's going to be about my net positive gaming bollocks. I've just decided that I've got to do that. I know a young lad he's had a hard life, and every year he's addicted to gaming, and every year he puts on a stone in weight, and it's just a car crash. And I played a game called World of Warcraft, and do you know what I have to show for my World of Warcraft time? Is I can tell you guys stories about how I used to be an arena in the first season of Arena. I don't know what season of Arena they're on now, but I was super duper. And do you know what it means? Nothing. If I'd taken some screen recordings back then of early Molten Core raids, people would watch them. But instead, I've got nothing. And, you've got to try and make your gaming experience positive. My arms aren't sore anymore, so I've been doing some press-ups. I've been walking up and down the stairs. I have also decided that I am going to join the gym again. And do some late-night gymming. Let's just get back out and keep on killing these barbarians. Let's have a look. Well, that's nice of you to offer help on the Discord. I think I might keep it simple because I don't think the Discord's going to be for Rise of Kingdoms. I think it's going to be for I don't know, trying to earn a second income whilst playing. I mean, okay, let's have a quiz. Who would like to know guess how much this YouTube channel made last week? I bet you're all going to guess far more. It's not a lot at all, but it's passive income. I'm doing something, a hobby I enjoy, and money's dropping in, and I feel it's unfair that other people are giving huge amounts of time to this game and they get nothing. So especially you, if you're still here, Forge of Gods Gaming, between 10 and 200, that is correct. $8, no more than $8. Oh, 4,000 would be nice. 1,000 would be great. So the answer is, just coming in with the win at the last minute. It's actually £52. So is it Jackson Paul for the win? But it's £52 it made last week, which I know is nothing. And I have been making some content recently, but if we were to take one of the weeks when I wasn't making content, I gave up for a month and didn't do any content. Even then it was making 20 to 30 just on its own. How amazing is that? I gave up playing, and through advertising revenue, it just was dripping in a little feed of income. And, I just think it's amazing. What I think I might do, the next net positive thing I'm going to do is try and ask people to send me referral codes. Maybe I'm going to try and join some other things because I'm a member. I have an app called Trading 212, and if I had said to my community, does anyone have Trading app 212? Could you refer me? They would have got like a benefit, and then that would have been a positive for them being a Logic Bank YouTuber. Anyhow, I will stop talking about the net positive stuff. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the $1.99. I didn't know you could do that on my chats. That's amazing. I say I did one push up for each barbarian kill, 26. Well, what I'm interested in is how many I can do in one go. So hold on. So let's see how many barbarian kills have I on my own. I'm on 4. So I will do 4. I don't know. I'm just about to kill 5. Hold on. I've gone in the other room. I can't see chat now. I need more space. I might sound a bit distant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we are, 15 non-stop. That's not bad for an old man. But I should have filmed that. That is a 5. That's 5. I think when I first started, I could only do 10 without stopping, or 11. So there's some progress. Now it's 54. That's so kind of you. I say I'm gonna. I say I don't know how I feel about giving money on streams. That's really kind of you, though. But I'll have to think about that. What's weird is I'm from the United Kingdom, so I know in some countries, in America, when you tip somebody, it is much more common. Where in England, it's not. Obviously, we tip in restaurants, but I haven't quite got my head around how Twitch and streaming works. But that's really kind of you. I'm gonna have a think about that. That's really kind of you. But so let's keep going. I'm out of breath now from 15 press ups. I don't sound that old. That's really kind. That's really kind. I'm afraid I'm a little older than that. I'm 40. What am I? I'm 43. Something like 42, 43, something around that. But I've been gaming for a long time, like most people have. And I started this during lockdown, and I hadn't realised, and it's embarrassing to admit, but really I'm a bit lonely. I'm a dad, and I've got family, and I'm surrounded by people, but I don't kind of have like friends like you have friends when you're young. So that's really I found that the community this game gives is has a value in itself. I think it keeps a lot of us players going. And what I sometimes think is now I'm starting to understand these live streams, because so let's say when me and my friends used to game when we were young, they would come around my house. My mum would see like 6 pairs of trainers by the front door, and we'd sit on the end of my bed and take turns and play 2-player games on my Amiga and things. But now, of course, that's gone, and you can just put your headphones on and people are there. So really, I guess this is kind of like the same as when people used to sit on the end of my bed and we used to chat about games and play games together. But of course, we're doing it on a live stream. You're like triple my age. Sorry about that. But if you're young Undertaker, the idea that you're not embracing YouTube is insane. I mean, start a channel. It doesn't matter if it fails. It doesn't matter if you put it down and pick it up 5 times in your life. There is some doctor guy who has got a YouTube channel, and he started off doing like revision for exams or revision for like uni tips, and then he pivoted to slightly different subjects. And these guys are multi-millionaires now. It's just amazing if you can just find a little audience and try and support them. Yeah, you're 100% right. Yeah, Jackson Jackson, you're right, and I know it's a bit embarrassing to say, but right. I'm just checking. Arcadian. Arcadian, if you have a YouTube channel, you have anything you want me to support, please let me know. I say, if you've certainly got a YouTube channel or anything, can I press on your channel? No, not report, not block. I'm just going to write it down. ACADIAN. There we are. Just in case Arcadian starts a YouTube channel, if people on the stream can go and subscribe to him now. Also, if Forge of Gods Gaming is here, he's got no videos up, but it'd be cool if we could give him a subscriber. I'll write your name down as well. Forge of Gods. Hang about, I've been forgetting to kill people. I've been talking too much. Forge of Gods. And then it's Space Gaming. Well, even if you haven't got a video, I might subscribe to you just in case for when it starts. Right, 19 of us. That's brilliant. Now, sorry about that stuff. People will be switching off the stream if I talk too much about that net positive gaming. So if anyone has some Rise of Kingdoms questions, I'm well up for those. But as I say, if the Discord comes, you may be disappointed that it's not about Rise of Kingdoms, and instead perhaps trying to, I don't know, alleviate, well, I don't know, do things that aren't just gaming. Let's keep going. Both scouts out. Right, let's do these gold keys, because that's always good content. How many do I need to open, though? I need to open... daily business. Logging in. Recruit... Oh, here we are. Open 10 gold keys, 20, 30. Open 30. Can you stack buffs? In what way? So you can't stack a defense and attack buff, no. But you can have a march size buff and an attack buff. You can have a buff from a rune, a buff from items. Then you could get the buff from when you attack a city. I forget what it's called. What's it called? It's called War Frenzy buff, which is another 3%. And always remember, you can get War Frenzy buff into campaign or expedition with you. Well, yeah, gathering is a problem for me as well. So, number 1, learn to Barbarian Chain. That could solve it. Number 2, I mean, I've never brought resources, but it's an option to make the game more fun. Number 3, obviously run the farm accounts, but that's a nightmare. There's my farm account. Certainly, at the start of the game, you can solve a lot of problems by having your farm account kill tons and tons and tons of Lohars. Get tons and tons and tons of Lohar necklace rewards. And that will solve a lot of problems in the early game. Oh, sorry, did you say gathering gems? I thought you said gathering resources. Sorry. Gathering gems, well, that's just a nightmare. What I do, though, is I just straight up... I use the sleeper method, so I get 5,000 odd gems every time I use the sleeper method to move around to different kingdoms. So if I do that twice, that's 10,000 gems from the sleeper method. I mean, there's no real shortcuts. Obviously, doing the altars twice is one of the biggest gems inputs you can get. I used to play with a guy called King, and using the sleeper method, I think he got over 30 altar rewards, which is 45,000 gems. So there are things you can do, but the skill level goes up. Getting 30 altars is not easy. It's hard to chain in early game. Yeah, it's hard. But chain is just... I mean, instead of chaining, can you deliver pizzas and then use the money? I mean, seriously. Even what I'm doing here, usually I use 2 marches. I'm just trying to do it this way, but oh, hang about, I'm meant to be opening gold keys. Where am I? So I've already opened 4. I've got to open 26 gold keys. Speed ups, others, equipment. I've lost my gold keys. There they are. Right. I don't want to open all 50, or should I just open all 50? Should we have a poll? Open 26 or open all 50? I've already changed to China. So yeah, I changed. So when I jumped, I changed to China. So China till you're level 25, and then I will change to Korea. Open them all. Any other votes for open them all? Save me some time. So I don't think I can be bothered. Plus I want the speed ups, and having no gold stars is annoying. But I don't want legendaries. I want speed ups and I want epic stars. Are you ready? Come on. Save it. One person says save it. No, I definitely want to open 26. But you are right. There is a... I don't know if you know, but if you open 200 at a time, you get a reward. Open. Yeah, 26 does make sense. I'm trying to be sensible. Let him save to 2. No, I can't do 200 before this event finishes, and I do want the rewards from this event. So, 26. Ready? 1. Yay, no commander. 2. Yay, no commander. 3. That's okay. I don't mind having a gatherer. 4. 5. This is going well. 6. 7. 8. I would like more speed ups. I didn't really want her. 8. 9. 10. 11. Oh no, he's a peacekeeper though. 11. 12. 13. 14. Nice, Boudica. I want them. 15. 16. I don't want that. 17. I already got us, so it doesn't matter. 18. Good, I want him. 19. 20. This is going really well. 21. I could do with more speed ups. 22. No speed ups at all. 23. 24. 25. Last one. Great. No legendary commanders, so that went well. And what's his name? Bella's, because that can be a peacekeeper, so I can clear. What's it called? Quickly. AP quickly. Do I know which kingdom I'll be staying in? I'm in 3-2. I'm looking to migrate. So this is the likely path. Although I need to be careful talking about it because people might stop letting me join their alliance. But let's just resume. I'm not being spied on for a moment. So I'm in 3922. And then I will probably go to 3293 for 30 days. Then 3294 for KVK1. That is the most likely I will end up in 3294, unless there's a day knocking around in my calculations. Maybe I'll be able to reach one more forward. Well, that's the outline of the plan, so I will collect lots and lots of stuff by doing that. I've got these 3. This is what I've just done. So I've got opening 10, 20 and 30 gold keys, so that's all good. That's a bit more resources in the bank. I think everyone's playing. Apparently a lot of people, it's very common, you stick somebody on the TV whilst you play. I have to admit, I only really watch streams when I'd stopped playing. I found myself. I made a jumper group because of you. That's brilliant. 300 members. What? Well, they exist. I mean, there are just people out there that are I've been in an alliance where somebody kicked every single member, and it's very annoying. It's also embarrassing because it makes your recruitment so much harder. It just makes you look stupid. So I'm really sorry that happened. I hope though. Well, also with 300 of you, if you could have persuaded the free-to-play people to do the sleeper strategy and the pay-to-win people to get in there and get the alliance set up. I see you're called Vlogs. Let me know if you've got a YouTube channel. So how long did it take to get those keys? So 7-day jumper, 3-day, 10 days. But if you look through my content, in the old days of jumping, I think I got 98 gold keys on a jumper. That's what you, well, God, that's what you used to be able to do. Look at me talking about the old days of rock. Right, any more questions? My arms feel good from the 15 press-ups, so that's good. What I might do is how many kills am I on? I'm up to 20. I'm not going to do more press-ups. I'm now going to walk up and down the stairs. Because I am carrying 15 kilograms more than I should. So everything's exercise when you're doing that. Luckily I'm quite tall though. So that's up the stairs. Down them. Up again. Oh, I'm into my extra AP. I will clear this. And then I will switch over to my farm. Because he's got a lot of AP to clear as well. That's up and down the stairs twice. 3 heads. Yep, just one. That's good. 10,600. So if you weren't on the stream before, I'm trying to win the 8-hour speed up today. And it's 10 hours, 54 minutes left. I'm already on 10,800. So a chance of a good score, hoping for 15k at least. I kind of got a vlog which you can follow for the free-to-play Lotus. Hello, Ethan, by the way. Bottles. Bro, what will be your permanent kingdom? This will move around a lot. So, and remember, I'm planning to loop this account as well. So my permanent kingdom, or where I do KVK1, I will be able to give you an idea of once I've hoarded the 6-year speed ups, which at this rate, although I say we haven't got into the altars and things yet, or I haven't been able to do the sleeper method, but at this rate is going to take quite a long time. I don't think I'm even 1% of the speed ups yet, so that gives you an idea of how far I am before I'll be able to give you an idea of my permanent kingdom. Do you have a day by day for the Lotus? Well, people have been asking for that. What I'm trying to do is get other people to make that content, and there is actually a YouTuber that has got a day-by-day breakdown of the free-to-play, but he spent some money. Sorry, of the Lotus skin, but he spent some money, so I couldn't really promote it. I personally think it's worth going for the Hidden Lotus as free-to-play, but I play the game in a very different way. To me, the fact that they took it away from the free-to-play community, something we used to be able to get, for me, getting the Hidden Lotus skin was up yours at the people that changed the game, that they nerfed jumpers massively. They made it so much harder for us, and I thought it was impossible, and I even said I think it's impossible now, but that's why I did it. So, also, it has got status. I think it's cool to have the Hidden Lotus skin. And also, early game is a bit boring. And you've got to set yourself challenges. Some people would just be amazed at what they can do with nothing. Some people, they just give up so easily. I mean, when I used to get the free-to-play, the first time I got the Hidden Lotus skin, it's really what made this channel. And it was quite easy to get compared to how it is now. So this channel was made on people searching 1.5 million was basically the keyword. Yep, 12-inch PvP-ness is very, very good. He's a friend of the channel. He got his hidden Lotus at a different time though. He got his the old-fashioned way. Well, Bottles, the important thing to do with your audio, especially on screen recorders, is 150% or learn to shout. As I say, if people can't hear you, they will log off fast. Also, you got to speak clearly, because you got to remember YouTube turns what you say into a transcript and pulls out keywords. Yes, it is funny to have and while people believing you're not free to play, they will think twice about zeroing a hidden Lotus because it implies tier 4 early. So it can be useful. Early power can be really, really useful for getting extra rewards, extra altars and things like that. I have 4 million power and I don't have T4 yet. Well, if it's a long-term account, then you're doing the right thing. So the more you do, what are they called? Engineering and mathematics, the more sensible you play your account. And to be honest, you don't need tier 4 for quite a long time. So people that put it off tend to get rewarded. Neck and neck, let's hope that's a win. No, definitely not impossible to get hidden Lotus. Hard, yes. I'm really annoyed with myself that actually that, as you say, unfortunately, if you go through the vlog of my last hidden Lotus, I get like, I don't know, 10 redeem codes because I do a 1-day jump, and I wish I hadn't done it that way. It made it easier for me, but I wish I hadn't done it that way because it's very hard. I've got to be very careful with my content. That, for example, I mean, I love 12-inch PvP-ness, but unless you're a full-time YouTuber, who can, what's the word? Who can barbarian chain that long? And, so that's why I'm trying to make my content more accessible by, this is clearly how I did it, and you can do this yourself, where on one of my hidden Lotus skins attempts, it is a bit like, look at my amazing start. I got 10 redeem codes. I've got 600,000 XP to spend and all of these keys. And that's impossible to replicate unless you wait till Christmas, where sometimes there are a lot of redeem codes stacked up. Let's just do that. It is becoming slightly easier to get the hidden Lotus. So every time they release a new commander or 2 commanders for early game. Yeah, well, he's a 4 hours of barbarian chaining, or when he goes for the things, is absolutely amazing. I would say though, when he's going doing events, he plays more than 4 hours, and possibly he plays less than 4 hours on days he's not doing the events. And in the early days when he was going for the tier 5, I would suggest he broke more than 4 hours, because I've been on streams that were more than 4 hours long. Oh, I don't have a hand freeze, Mike. I just shout. Well, 6.5 million is great. I personally wouldn't be happy with it. I would restart that account, but that's how I play the game. I'm not competing against free to play, pay to pay players. I'm competing against myself. So, but 6.5 million, I think is just fine. Are you in the top alliance? Are you going to get the kingdom rewards? So as long as you're going to get, you're in the alliance and you're happy, keep going. Right, Dauntless Lotus. Seems to have got a green dot here for some reason. Maybe it's something to do with being live. How are we doing? Wow, we're 40 minutes into the stream, 17 likes, and chat is working, so that's good. Optimum power. Well, for me, is you want to be 9.9 million, because that leaves options open to you. And then, of course, if you let troop power above that, you can always strip it down to under 10 billion, and you can become a looper. You could do all sorts of things. So if your KVK1 is a car crash, you could go AFK on that account for 30 days, keeping it under 10 million, drop back, do another KVK1. So optimum power for me is 9.9 million. Well, then you've committed to that account for a long time, and repeating KVK2 would be very difficult. But 20 million and CH25 is a great base for an account. Well, CD, I don't know this. I'm an early game expert. Really, this is where the experience that some of the other streamers have, like 12-inch PvPness, who I highly recommend, by the way, look him up. But it's 12-inch PvP, then Ness, Ness, and he is a great streamer, Twitch streamer. I think he's up to 16,000. I think when I joined him, he had 5,000 to 6,000 subscribers, and now he's on 16,000. He's a great guy. Loopers are the way to go, but I'm yet to get a looper to get into a third KVK1. But lots of people maintain it's possible, but I have test accounts going. But certainly I've been able to get into KVK1 twice without a problem. That's why I'm hoping this strategy will still work when I've got what's needed. Right, what do I need here? I need my hospital, which means I need my stable. Let's do that. I've had to use some resources. That's good. Is this new? Nope. I'm in KVK1, City Hall 23. That's fine. It's quite a big jump. Really, getting to CH25 is about managing your resources more than it is about speed ups or time to play. People can go on a long time without getting past CH23 because it's a real big jump. I think that's when you need your siege workshops to level 23, and that is a nightmare if you've not been keeping up with it. Yeah, certainly does. I mean, the last time I did KVK1, there was a Kraken though, so I wasn't top in Sunset, but I was really dominating in some of the parts of the game there. Is that a low? Oh, a medium. That's what we love. Well, I've been working on an idea for resources because Past Glory event does give you the option of 100 million resources. And if you were able to just get very low farm accounts to the number of keys needed to buy in Past Glory the 100 million. So, as you say, you in principle, it's a big bonus on every farm you have if you're not opening or using legendary heads, that you can then sell them in Past Glory and get 100 million resources there and pass that to your account. So, sorry, that's just a separate thought I'm having. Don't know where I'm going with that. Yep, you can do a loop after KVK1 is finished. I tend to... It depends how the KVK1's going. But remember, if you do the KV to the end of KVK1, you'll get a rebate on your troops. But remember, you can always just... If anyone here doesn't know how to delete troops, it's easy. You go on to this, you go on to information, you then go to... No, that's not how you do it. Go here, here, and then you can kill troops from this screen. You see the eye? Because originally when I was killing troops, I was having to kill them against another city because I didn't know you could just delete them. They must have added that at some point because I missed it. Well, yeah, catching up's very difficult without paying. So, yeah, you can delete troops. Let's see if I can do it. So, here we are. Do you see the archers here? And then you would press the minus and you can delete troops here or disband them. But I didn't know that for a while. Right, I think I'm running out of AP. So I'll bring this stream to an end. I don't think you want to watch my farm account. Hello Spacey, thanks for joining. I've been going for, how long have I been on streaming for? 45 minutes, which might be a personal best for me. I don't know how guys do it for so long. I've got 2 YouTube accounts to look up, so I can subscribe to them. Acadian and Forge of Gods Gaming. By Darkmaster21. See you soon. There we are. This has been a fun stream. But I'm running out of AP and I need to go and do some other things or I'll get the sack. Let's have a look here. But thank you so much for chatting with me. Could I have it? Parrot Rock. There we are. Let me have a little read. PARROTROK. Well, especially if you're a YouTube channel, I will try and shout you out, definitely. If anyone's on the stream could look at him now and give him a free sub, that would be brilliant. Goodbye, Ethan. Let's have a little look here. And can I get another? How are we doing? We've killed 7. Oh. Let's grab that. Don't know what that means. I'll look at that later. So goodbye, everybody. And thank you very much. Let's turn this off. So that, and then cross.